ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुक्ल यजुर्वेदीय काण्व शाक्य बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद पेज नंबर 221। आत्मेत्यवोपासित। पूर्व पक्षी said आत्मेत्यवोपासित is अपूर्व विधि and किम भावयेत केन भावयेत कथम भावयेत we can put everything. किम भावयेत आत्मा भावयेत केन भावयेत मनसा कथम ब्रह्मचर्य वैराग्य शमदम इत्यादि. With all of these you should do atma chintanam with the help of mind. Apurva vidhi you can do. Further now in टीका द्वितीय पंक्ति अस्थूलादि वाक्यानाम आरोपित द्वैत निषेधेन अद्वयं वस्तु समर्पयताम कथम उपास्ति विधिशेषत्वम इति आशंक्य आह. अस्थूलादि वाक्यानाम आरोपित द्वैत निषेधेन अस्थूलम अनणु इत्यादि what they are doing is aropita dvaita nisheda and advayam vastu samarpayatam. They are samarpita in advaya vastu. Katham upasti vidhi sheshatvam. How there you will do upasana? Siddhant is asking Purvapakshi. Iti ashankyaha. Purvapakshi has answers for everything. Just like we have. Neti neti asthulam एकमेवा द्वितीयम अशनायादि अतीता इति एवं आदि वाक्यानाम उपास्य आत्मस्वरूप विशेष समर्पणेन उपयोगः. What they are doing is upasya आत्मस्वरूप विशेष समर्पणम means they are talking about the swarupa of upasya. What is the swarupa of upasya? नेति नेति और अस्थूलम अनणु ह्रस्वम दीर्घम और एकमेवा द्वितीयम अशनायादि अतीतम. This is what you have to do upasana of. In this way, vishesha samarpanena upayoga. All the vakyas, their upayoga will be there. Tika. And phalam also will be there. How? Brahma Veda, Brahmaiva Bhavati, Tarati Shokam Atmavid, Ityadinam, Phalarpakatvena Upasti Vidhi, Upayogam Abhipretya Aha. And Brahma Veda, Brahmaiva Bhavati, Tarati Shokam Atmavid, all these vakyas are there. With them, what is the phalam of this upasana? So, some vakyas will be talking about the upasya swarupa. Some vakyas will be talking about upasana phalam. In this way, all Vedanta vakyas we can fit in within upasana. Phalarpakatvena upasti vidhi upayogam. So, upasti vidhi upayogam is there And what is the phalam? Phalam cha moksho avidya nivrittirva. Phala is moksha, avidya nivritti. Moksha is Brahma Prapti. Moksho Brahma Prapti. So this is possible, Purvapakshi is saying. Atmopasanam videyam iti paksham uktva pakshantaram aha. Now another paksha in Purvapaksha. So another Purvapaksha is there. Pakshantaram aha. Apare varnayanti upasanena atma vishayam vishishtam vijnanantaram bhavayet tena atma nyayate. Atma, one more khandakar you put there. Tena atma jnayate. Avidya nivartakancha tadeva, not tadevam, tadeva. Anuswara is not needed. Tadeva na atma vishayam veda vakya janitam vijnanam iti. This Purvapaksha, first Purvapaksha said in Atmetyopasita there is Apurva Vidhi. Apurva Vidhi means it is Upasana Vakya. You have to use Manaha. You have to go on doing Chintanam. You don't have to worry about Moksha now. Because all these Upasanas will give Phalam only after you die. This is one Purvapaksha. Second Purvapaksha, he says, this Upasana is going to produce Jnanam. When we hear these Purvapakshas, some people, they feel, oh, this is what I am thinking. This is how I have been thinking all along. We say, this is why you should study the Shastra, so that we understand what is Purvapaksha and what is Siddhanta Paksha. So that I don't fall into Purvapaksha category, their Khandanam is done. See the words. Upasanena atma vishayam vishishtam vijnanantaram bhavayet. By this upasana, atma vishayaka another vijnanam, vijnanantaram bhavayet. You will have another vijnanam. So first I have vijnanam about atma. Then I will start upasana. Then that upasana will produce another jnanam. That jnanam will remove avidya. This is Purvapaksha. Vishishtam vijnanantaram bhavayet. Tena atma jnayate. Avidya nivartakam cha tadeva. Tadeva, tat means what? What is tat? Vijnanantaram is avidya nivartakam. Prathama vijnanam that you studied Upanishads, that vijnanam will not remove avidya. That vijnanam is useful for upasana. That upasana in the form of aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, aham brahmasmi, that upasana will produce another jnanam. That jnanam will remove avidya. Na atma vishayam. So after tadeva, if you want, you put comma. Na atma vishayam veda vakya janitam vijnanam iti. Atma vishayam veda vakya janitam vijnanam na. What is produced through Tattvamasi will not remove avidya. Purvapakshi is saying. From Tattvamasi, when you go on doing some avritti, then that will produce another knowledge. That knowledge will remove avidya. This is the Purva Paksha which was prevalent in Bhashyakara's time. Okay, that is what is quoted. Both these Purva Pakshas were there. This second one is called Mandana Mishra, but not Sureshwaracharya, some other Mandana Mishra. And the first one is Brahma Bhatta. In this, both of them are having their own idea about how one will get knowledge. Tika. Tasya anupayogam ashankya aha tena iti. Tasya anupayogam, tasya 11 number tippani. Vidheya jnanantarasya akinchit karatvam. This jnanam which is other than what is there in the Upanishad. So Siddhanti says, what is the use of that? It is not of no use, because what is pramanam? Upanishad is pramanam, or Upanishad vakya janya upasana janya jnanam is pramanam. There is no such thing which says, Upanishad, then upasana, then some jnanam. That is pramanam. Upanishad is pramanam. So Siddhanti is asking, tasya anupayogam, what is the use of such jnana? शाब्दस्य ज्ञानस्य असंसृष्ट अपरोक्ष आत्म विषयत्व अभावम इति शब्देन हेतु करोति. शाब्दस्य ज्ञानस्य, the शाब्द ज्ञानम is असंसृष्ट अपरोक्ष आत्म विषयत्व अभावम. शाब्द ज्ञानम, according to this Purva Pakshi, Shabda Jnanam is asamsrishta, means it is not Sansarga Vakya. Tattvamasi is not Sansarga Janya Vakya. Like Kam Dandena Anaya. Asamsrishta Vakya will not produce Aparoksha Atma Jnana, according to this Purva Pakshi. Shabdasya Jnanasya asamsrishta aparoksha atma vishayatva abhava. Or if you say asamsrishta means atma which is asamsrishta. Asamsrishta means asansargi, that which has no sansarga. Asansargi atma which is aparoksha. How shabda will reveal asansargi vastu? Because all vakyas are sansarga vakya. In Vakya, there is Sansarga. So, whatever is the karma of that Vakya, which that Vakya is trying to reveal, that also has to be associated with something. Asansrishta Vastu, how it will be revealed through Vakya? Purvapaksha is this. And if it is Aparoksha, Aparoksha Vastu is not revealed through Vakya. Only mind will reveal that. This is Purvapaksha. असंसृष्ट अपरोक्ष आत्म विषयत्व शाब्द ज्ञानस्य अभावम इति शब्देन हेतु करोति. हाउ हेतु इज दीर्घ.
पुगंत लघु पदस्य.
चौच सूत्र ಇದೆ. ज्ञानांतरम वेदांतेषु विधेयम इति अत्र मानमाः. Jnanantaram is also talked about in Vedanta. Purvapakshi is saying. Means he will find some quotation where it is videyam yatasmin arthe in bhashya vachanani api विज्ञाय प्रज्ञाम कुर्वीत तमेव धीरो विज्ञाय then प्रज्ञाम कुर्वीत ब्राह्मणः नानुध्यायान बहुन शब्दान वाचो विज्ञापनम हितः. So in this vakya what is given? Vignaya, then pragnam kurvita. First you know, then you create pragnya. So this is very clear. Purvapakshi is saying, first you know from Upanishad, then you sit down, then you do, as Maharaj ji said, डट के उपासना करेंगे. This is pragnam kurvita. So this is explained by Bhashyakara as well as Sureshwaracharya ji how to interpret this vakya. Vignaya pragnam kurvita. Then drashtavya, shrotavyo, mantavyo, nididhyasitavya. He says, see, nididhyasanam is there. Nididhyasanam you have to do. Purvapakshi is quoting this. So anveshtavya, sa vijijnasitavya, ityadini. And you have to do anveshanam, you have to know it. So he will say, not jijnasitavya, vijijnasitavya. Means first you have to have jijnasitavya, first jnanam, then upasana. Then that upasana will produce another jnanam. That is called vijnanam. This is how you will know. So they have their arrangement for all vakyas, how to fit them in. Pakshadvaya, now you see Bhashyakara comes in. First, see one number tippani. Vijnayati. Yeshu vakyeshu atmopasanam tat sakshatkaram uddishya vidiyate. In all these vakyas, atma upasanam. Why atma upasanam? Then you will have aparoksha jnana. So he thinks the Upanishad vakyas will produce paroksha jnana. Then upasana will give aparoksha jnana. And this is common mistake. Like so many people in Rishikesh, if you go and ask, majority of people think like this. Shastra will produce paroksha jnana. Why? Look at me. They will think I am the drashtanta for the one who does not have sakshatkara. Shastra, I have been listening, I have paroksha jnanam, now I have to do something which will convert this paroksha into aparoksha. Now that something cannot be shastra shravanam, because shastra shravanam has already produced paroksha jnana. So now what something else will be? Karma. This is karma I don't want to do. Because if you ask me, go and start Annakshetra and feed everybody. So whatever I want, that I will do. What do you want? I will do upasana. Okay, do upasana. So see, this is how the erroneous understanding prevails. But this is not Siddhanta. We should never get into any trap like this produced by the mind. Mind is creating such ideas. They are completely Upanishad Virodhi. तथा धीरो धीमान विज्ञाय आत्म विज्ञानाय प्रज्ञां उपासनां कुर्वीत. See, this person has interpreted this vakya. Vignaya means having gained paroksha jnana. Prajna means he thinks upasana. So he has put the words Vijnanaya prajnam kurvita means upasanam kurvita. Iti vakyartha. Now see Siddhanta. And Pakshadvaya Prapte, that Tika, Shabdam Jnanam, this understand. First Paksha, Purva Paksha was what? Shabdam Jnanam Videyam. Note that down. Second number Tippani. First Purva Paksha is Shabdam Jnanam Videyam. Aupasanikam Va. and second is Jnanantaram iti pakshatvayan. So second one says Shabda Jnanam will produce Paroksha Jnanam, then Upasana which will produce Aparoksha Jnanam. This is Dvitiya Paksha. Anybody thinks this is familiar? If you don't think this is familiar, first chapter of Naishkarmya Siddhi, 66th shloka. After that, Sureshwaracharya ji has done Khandanam of both these Pakshas. And then in third chapter of Naishkarmya Siddhi, elaborately he does Khandanam of both these. Both the Pakshas who prefer Upasana. Sureshwaracharya ji, who was a Karmakandi, now he is a Vedantin. In Naishkarmya Siddhi, he says, the very word Naishkarmya means after Jnanam, no karma. No Sharirika, no Vachika, no Manasa karma. Vakya will produce Jnanam, Vakya will produce Aparoksha Jnanam, Vakya alone will produce Aparoksha Jnanam. After Vakyam will produce Aparoksha Jnanam. So that is why there is Pratibandha. So if Pratibandha Nivritti is not done before, Pratibandha Nivritti Artham you do something, not for producing another Jnanam, which will make Paroksha into Aparoksha. Upasana will not convert Paroksha Jnanam into Aparoksha Jnanam. Each one has different Pratibandha. If you take Upasana as the means, then it will become a Siddhanta. Somebody has lot of Vasanas. They have to reduce Vasana. Somebody has lot of Ragadvesha. They need to remove Ragadvesha. Doing Upasana, if it is not focusing on my problem, you do some sadhana. If it is not addressing your problem, that means you are not doing right sadhana. For Ajnana Nivritti, Jnanam alone is the sadhana. Acharya will explain all this now. Pakshadvaya prapte, prathama paksham pratyaha. So two Purva Pakshas are there. First Purva Paksha will be discussed from 222 to 232. This is 222. So in 10 pages, first Purva Paksha Khandanam will be done. Then from 232 onwards, Dvitiya Purva Paksha will be taken up. See the Siddhanta. Na Arthantara Bhavat. Na means Siddhanta is saying whatever you have said is all incorrect. Why? There is no Arthantaram. Arthantaram means Siddhanta is Jnanam will come through Shabda. You don't have to add any karma or upasana for that Jnanam to work. Jnanam will work independently. To produce Jnanam, if you need something, you do it. You do Yajna, Dana, Tapa and Vedanuvachana. You can do. So there, to produce Jnanam, Sarvapeksha is there. Arthantara Bhavat in Tika. Tatra Nayartham eva Swayam Vyachaste. So Nayartham, Acharya himself explains. Nayartham means that first Na. That Na is Acharya's Pratignya. In one word he has explained. No. Now he elaborates. Nacha Atmetyavopasita iti apurva vidhi. Atmetyavopasita is not apurva vidhi. most of the people who are in this Purvapaksha in the world now, they don't know whether they are following Apurva Vidhi or Niyama Vidhi or what Vidhi. All they want to do is, I have to do some Upasana. But here it is technically discussed. If you say Apurva Vidhi, then Kim Bhavayet, Kena Bhavayet, Katham Bhavayet, all will be there. Say Upasana, there will be the second Vikalpa, like that. Tika. शाब्द ज्ञानवतो विषयाभावात् न विधि संभवति अविद्या तत्कार्य निवृत्तौ स्वयं फल अवस्थत्वाच्च इत्यर्थः शाब्द ज्ञानवतः विषय अभावात् न विधि संभवति 4 नंबर टिप्पणी विषय अभावात् मीन्स अनुष्ठेय Atma, which is the Vishaya of Shabda Jnana. In that, there is no Anusthana. Anushteya Abhavat, 4 number Tippani said, Anushteya Vishaya is not there, Atma. And therefore, Vidhi is not possible. Na Vidhi is Sambhavati. Avidya Tat Karya Nivruttau Swayam Phalavasthatvacha Ityarthaha. Avidya and Tat Karya Nivritti. Avidya Nivritti, Avidya Karya Nivritti. In both of them, Swayam Phalavasthatvacha. Atma Jnanam is independently capable of removing Avidya, Avidya Karya. For whom? For those who are Adhikari. Adhikarinaha Pramiti Janako Vedaha. Veda will produce Prama for Adhikari. This is the Vakya by Mimamsakas. Hetu Bhagam Prashna Purvakam Vivrunoti. Now you said Atma iti Upasita is not Apurva Vidhi. Kasmat. So some question is there. Prashna Purvakam Vivrana begins. Tika. Atmopadeshena Anatma Nisheda Dvara वाक्योत्थ ज्ञानातिरेकेण इति यावत् आत्मोपदेशेन अनात्म निषेध द्वारा आत्मोपदेश so this is connecting to the bhashyal pankti आत्म स्वरूप कथन अनात्म प्रतिषेध वाक्य जनित विज्ञान व्यतिरेकेण अर्थांतरस्य कर्तव्यस्य मानसस्य बाह्यस्य वा अभावात् आत्म स्वरूप कथन अनात्म प्रतिषेध वाक्य आत्म स्वरूप कथन वाक्य एंड अनात्म प्रतिषेध वाक्य so you can take आत्म कथन आत्म स्वरूप कथन वाक्य as satyam jnanam anantam which positively talks about Atma. There also in Bhashya it is given Nisheda Mukhena only. Or Asthula Mananu Ahaswam, they are all Anatma Pratisheda Vakya. Tad Janita Vijnanam is Brahma Jnanam. Tad Vyatirekena. Other than this Jnanam, Arthantarasya Kartavyasya, any other meaning of this, any other Kartavya from here, or that Kartavya can be मानस कर्तव्य और बाह्य कर्तव्य मानसस्य कर्तव्यस्य बाह्यस्य कर्तव्यस्य वा अभाव देयर इज नथिंग एल्स दैट नीड्स टू बी डन इन मांडुक्य भाष्य भाष्यकार हैज गिवन न अन्य प्रमाणम मृग्यम न अन्य साधनम मृग्यम वा नो अदर प्रमाणम यू नीड दिस इज द प्रमाणम no other sadhana you need. In 7th mantra bhashya he has given. Pramanam is not also needed. Sadhanantaram also namragyam. You don't hunt for anything else. This is it. In Tika, that Vakya was there. Atma Upadeshena Anatma Nisheda Dwara Vakyotha Jnanatirekena. When Atma Upadesha is given, Anatma Nisheda is done. Through this, Jnanam will be produced. That is called Vakyotha Jnanam. Vakyotha Jnana Atirekena Na Kinchit Kartavya. Nothing else needs to be done. Purvapakshi says, Kartavyantara bhave api Vakyajanya Vijnanameva Videyam. Let us say there is no other Kartavya. But Vakyajanya Vijnana Vidhanam you can. Means Upasana of that continue. So you understood Aham Brahmasmi? Yes, I have understood. Okay, now you go on doing Aham Brahmasmi. Iti ashankya aha. Tatra hi videhe safalyam. Now you see, technically Bhashyakar says, vidhi is possible where? Tatra hi videhe safalyam. Yatra vidhi vakya shravana matra janita vijnana vyatirekena purusha pravrittir gamyate. Vidhi is safala only there where after vidhi vakya shravana you need some other jnanam or some other phalam for which purusha pravritti is seen. Drishtanta is yatha darsha purna masabhyam swarga kamo yajeta iti eva madha. Here you need vidhi because you heard the vakya, you got the jnanam, but you don't have phalam. So vidhi vakya shravana matra janita vijnana vyatirekena purusha pravritti will be there. But that is not the case in Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi ityadi. Tika. Drishtante api Vakyotha Jnanatirekena Purusha Pravritti asiddha. In Drishtanta also, Vakyotha Jnana Atirekena Purusha Pravritti is not there. Iti ashankya aha. Drishtanta is what? Darsha Purnamasabhyam. So, भाष्य नहीं दर्श पूर्णमास विधि वाक्य जनित विज्ञानम एव दर्श पूर्णमासानुष्ठानम. दर्श पूर्णमास वाक्य जन्य विज्ञानम is not its anushtanam. Then तद अनुष्ठानम तर्हि वाक्यार्थ ज्ञानाधीनम इति व्यर्थो विधि. That anushtanam is vakyartha jnana adhinam and therefore vidhi is vyartha, Siddhanti will say. Tacha adhikaradi apeksha anubhavi. So now who is the adhikari? Adhikaro vidhi purusha sambandhas tatkrita jnanapeksham anushtanam iti arthavan vidhi ityartha. So this kind of vidhi will be there and Siddhanti accepts. For Swargadi, you will have to do some kartavya after jnanam, where adhikara vidhi is there. This we have seen. So that is given here. What is the adhikara? Adhikaro vidhi purusha sambandhas tatkrita jnanapeksham anushtanam. Vidhi purusha sambandhas tatkrita. So vidhi purusha means the one who is niyojya. 7 number tippani says niyojya niyojaka bhavarupa. Adhikari is called niyojya. Shastra is niyojaka. So he will have to do some anushtanam for the phala after listening to Darsha Purnamasabhyam Swargakamaya. Not in case of Atma. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति।